Okay, just for the record, this isn't a date you're taking Kay on, right? I mean, you wouldn't be trying to steal the love of my life out from under me, would you?
Of course not, Reese. Okay, it's Tabitha's idea to get Charity to come to her senses.
Tabitha, huh?
She thinks that Charity will stop pushing me away because of her premonitions if she sees Kay and me having a good time together.
TC, honey, what are you doing here?
Honey, I was at the hospital when you called asking for this stuff. They were short-staffed and I offered to bring it to you. Then they told me you're at the Crane Mansion. Come on, honey, what's the deal? What made you want to set foot in this godforsaken place again?
Well, Ivy is in terrible pain, and I'm her doctor. I had to come.
Baby, I admire your dedication, but don't you hate it here? I mean, I sure as hell do.
Oh, I try not to think about it.
Well, I can't help it after what Julian did to me.
Look, TC, don't get yourself worked up. Now, Sam is here, and he's taking statements from everybody about where they were the night of Julian's murder.
But Julian got what he deserved. Even with him being gone, this house still has evil in it. It's just like it was in the past. Anybody who gets involved with anyone from this family, their life will be torn apart.
Ivy, how can you be in such horrible pain and still be so driven to tear Sam and Grace apart?
I am driven by my love for Sam because I know in my heart of hearts that we belong together. And the only way that is going to happen is for Grace to be out of the picture.
Sam, I'm worried about Ivy. It seems like she's really suffering.
You know, I had no idea she was in so much pain. You know, no one did. I mean, Ivy lied to everyone. Had different doctors write her multiple prescriptions for her pain medication.
Well, I'm just sorry that I let another premonition make me suspicious of you and Ivy.
There's no need to apologize. I understand your feelings. I mean, Ivy's been hovering around the edges of our life for a long time.
I wonder if Ivy is using her pain to get Sam back. Maybe that's why Grace had a premonition. Look, Sam, something's wrong, something that you're not telling me. I mean, I sensed it when we were upstairs.
You're right. Something is bothering me, and it has to do with Ivy.
Ooh, this is starting to get good.
What a weird night. Hank, I've got this feeling that if I don't connect with Sheridan tonight, then I'm gonna lose her again.
How can you lose her again? She's dead. She's gone.
What are you talking about? You saw what happened tonight. I went for a swim in the Crane's pool, and all of a sudden Sheridan was in the water with me. We swam into each other's arms. I can't believe it's you.
I found you.
And the next thing I knew, we were someplace in the ocean. Someplace warm, tropical feeling. But how did I get here? What's going on?
I don't know how, but why. All that matters is that we're together again. And I'm not letting you go.
And we were pulled away from each other. What's going on?
No, don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Let me go!
Sheridan disappeared. And I was back in the Crane's pool. Not long after that, we were dancing together here in the cottage. And someplace else too, I think. In a room. On a balcony with roses. Both times, I could touch her and feel her.
Your mind is playing tricks on you.
Hank, that is bull, and you know it. Both you and Therese were there. You saw what happened. You said that I was there one minute, gone, and then there the next. You even said that when you were trying to pull me out of the water, you felt something holding me, and you didn't even know what it was. It was Sheridan, Hank. I'm sure of it.
Look, I don't have all the answers.
Well, I do. Hank, I held Sheridan in my arms not once, but twice tonight. I don't know how. Somehow, I've got to find her, Hank. I've got to find her because if I don't, someone, something is going to take her away from me forever.
Brian, you may be head over heels in love with Diana, but you gotta admit, her connection to her past lover is incredible.
Well, I think my love for Diana is strong enough to beat any ghost. Or whatever it was we saw. Right now, all I'm concerned about is making sure that Diana's all right.
I bet my stethoscope tonight's strange happenings are tied to the Bermuda Triangle exerting unusual power. It's like Diana is somehow being pulled across the dimensions of time and space to connect with her dead lover.
Doc, I just don't follow what you're
Doc's
saying.
right. I was with my dead lover earlier, and I have to get back to him. Now, tonight.
Of the one who could sing so sweet, and I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Not sure how much advice you should be taking from Tabitha.
I understand your concern, Ross, given who and what you are.
Huh?
But you shouldn't feel too threatened by Miguel taking your girlfriend out on a date. Any touchy-feely kiss on their part is simply to make sure that Charity comes to her senses.
Reese, I would never try to steal Kay away from you.
Tabitha's so mean. It's in my job description, lad. Besides, I had to help Kay. Even though she's the one who cast the spell to create Zombie Blondie. Her plan was in need of a little boost, so I provided it.
Okay, so I'm totally psyched that Miguel asked me out, but I'm kind of wondering what changed his mind. Who cares? It worked, didn't it? Yeah, I mean, we obviously got help from somewhere, huh? Yes, we did.
I didn't realize you woke up.
I just did. I heard Doc talking, and he's right. I was with my lover twice tonight. Once in the ocean, and then once here in the room. Our love is pulling us back together.
When you say you were with your love, what do you mean, exactly?
I was in his arms. I could feel him. I could touch him. We were together like the four of us are right now. I mean, my love is out there waiting for me. And I have to get back to him. We have to be together.
I have to get back with Sheridan somehow. Maybe all this weird atmospheric stuff has caused me to have a connection with Sheridan.
What
What, you think there's some sort of weird cosmic thing going on out there? Come on, you never used to believe in that stuff.
Hank, we have seen a lot of stuff in the last few years. I mean, I've seen stuff that I never thought could exist before. And something had to put me and Sheridan together. Now, I touched her, I felt her skin against mine. I feel like we could be together again. You know, we could pick up right where we left off if we could just make another connection.
I just don't see how that's possible.
Well, I don't either. Wait a minute. I just got an idea, Hank.
Timmy thought Miguel had figured out what was wrong with the real Charity, but he didn't. Now Timmy has to figure out a way to save his Charity without his princess getting in trouble.
Timmy better get over the notion of saving Charity at all. You know what will happen if she ever gets defrosted. I'm having far too much fun fanning the flames. And you are too, I think, aren't you, young man?
Timmy enjoys being a real boy.
Yes, well, you better mind your own business or we'll be obliterated. Case closed.
Hey, guys.
Hey, John.
How's it going?
It's great being back with Dad and finally meeting my mom. I just need a break from studying. There's tons to read for the course that I'm taking at Harmony College.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, sis.
Hi, John.
And how is our newest half-brother doing?
Newest? Oh, right. Your father, Sam, had a son by Ivy Crane, Ethan.
Right. And I guess since Mom had you before she met Dad, they're even.
What a family tree.
Hey, you know, I'm really looking forward to our date.
Oh, excuse me, boyfriend watching.
Hello, Reese, grow up. We have to make this look as real as we can for Charity's sake, okay? I need a refill. Can I get you one?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
No.
Did I hear right? You're going out with Kay when you're dating Charity?
It's a long story.
I'm a good listener.
Kay, what is really going on between you and Miguel? Seriously. I mean, it's no secret that you've always had a crush on him. And he did say that you two might have hooked up if Charity hadn't come to town. Which made you resentful of our cousin big time.
Okay, guys. I'm not denying that Charity used to get on my nerves.
Used to? What kind of scheme have you come up with to try to get between Charity and Miguel now? And what are you planning to do on this date with Miguel?
Honey, I know you hate being in the Crane mansion. I hate being here too, but Sam called me and asked me to treat Ivy. I can't say no. Besides, Julian's dead and he's never coming back.
Julian ruined my chances at pro tennis. My father died of a broken heart because of it. Who knows what else he and his stinking family have taken from other people in this town?
All these years I have lived with the pain of thinking that my baby was dead. And he's not. He's alive. You took him from me, Julian. You stole my baby. Believe me, Tisha, I have as many reasons to hate Julian and his family as you do. He took something from me, too.
What, Eve? What did the Cranes take from you?
You should stop thinking about Sam and start trying to focus on getting better.
Getting Sam back is the only thing I want. His love will help me recover. And if you don't help me, David, I will destroy you. I swear it. I want Sam back, no matter what the cost.
You're right, Grace. Something's wrong, and it has to do with Ivy.
Details.
I'm afraid I've been keeping something from you. Something I feel incredibly guilty about.
So the Bennett marriage isn't perfect after all. Oh, and it's all because of Ivy.
Blasted Ross is staring at me again. Didn't his parents teach him it's rude to stare?
Forget rude. Reeve could still cause Timmy and Debbie trouble, even if Kate does snag Miguel.
Maybe not.
Tabby loves Timmy.
I think Kay has a good chance of making Miguel fall for her. And if he does, then Ross's focus will be turned to his former best friend and his imagined former girlfriend. Then all we have to do is just be close by to offer any assistance we can to Kay.
Would you guys just give me a break? Lately, I have done everything I can to make sure Miguel and Charity stay together. I mean, I even got them tickets to the Nutcracker.
But you ended up going with Miguel instead of Charity.
Is it my fault that she got sick? You guys still don't believe me, do you? Okay, fine. I'll tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I did to get Charity to help me take Miguel from her.
You were with your dead lover tonight. Incredible.
Yes. First we were in the ocean, and then we were here in the room dancing together. It was real. I know it was.
We did see the man in the white dinner jacket.
But you said you remembered him dying in your arms.
I still do. Look, I can't even begin to explain what happened tonight. All I know is that we were together, and I could feel his love, our love for each other. It was so strong. It was so passionate.
Maybe this man didn't die in your arms. Maybe he was saved and you just don't remember. And that's why your love is using the power of the triangle to draw you back together.
Yes. I mean, maybe Doc's right. Maybe the powers of the triangle are bringing us back together. No. It can't be. I remember him dying in my arms. But if he had been saved, I would have remembered that. I have memories of other happy times. I mean, that would have been the happiest of all.
Makes sense.
As much as any of it does.
Look, I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, it's extremely powerful. And I have to use that power somehow to get back to him. I have to.
See, Sheridan was with me earlier at the Crane Pool and at the Crane Cottage. And both those places have wonderful memories for us.
Yeah, so?
This place is special, too. Maybe even the most special. That's where I asked Sheridan to marry me.
I still don't know where you're going with this.
Hank, I figure whatever force it is that's bringing us together, it's going to be strongest in a place that's special for us. Like here.
That makes sense. If any of this makes sense.
Hank, look. That strange light is getting brighter.
So it is.
This could be my last chance to connect with Sheridan. It has to work. Has to. Sheridan! Sheridan!
Okay, here's what I did. I downloaded Brainwashing 101 from the net, and I brainwashed Charity into pushing Miguel away so that I could snag him.
Really?
No, of course not. Guys, I didn't do anything.
No, something's not right. I mean, what would Mom say if she knew you were going out with Miguel?
You know, Mom would probably freak out like you two lunatics. Ever since Charity's come to Harmony, she's always taken her side on everything anyway.
Kay, that is not fair. You have lied and schemed against Charity before.
That's true, and Charity's never done anything wrong.
You know what? I don't care. Mom should take my side no matter what, but she doesn't. I'm at the bottom of the sibling totem pole here. I'm below you, Charity, Noah. I mean, even my two half-brothers, Ethan and John, are above me. Okay, and who knows how many other Bennett bastards there are out there waiting to be discovered.
Be quiet. God, John hurt you. That would hurt his feelings so bad.
Please. Yeah, you guys come over here accusing me of stealing Miguel from Charity, convinced that I'm the most vile person on the planet. And now you're worried about his feelings.
Yeah.
What about mine? I mean, compared to some people in this town, like Mom, for example, I'm a complete saint.
What are you talking about? Okay, are you hiding something about Mom?
Sam, what are you keeping from me?
And I feel guilty about Ivy's injuries. I mean, she was trying to help me fix the signal beacon when she was struck by lightning and fell. I feel responsible.
Oh, look, Sam, you couldn't have possibly known what was going to happen out there.
Ivy probably wore metallic undies, just hoping she'd get zapped so Sam would feel sorry for her.
Sam, I am sure that you did everything you could to keep Ivy safe while you're fixing the beacon light. And what happened to her, you had nothing to do with it. You shouldn't feel guilty. Sweetie, you're the most wonderful man in the world, and I love you.
Ugh, all this talk about love. Ugh, it's getting a little too icky for me.
Rebecca. Rebecca. What are you doing? What, E? What have the Cranes taken from you?
We're married, TC, and they've taken something from you. They've taken something from me.
Oh, honey. Forgive me for being suspicious of you having a past with the Cranes. I mean, how crazy is that?
It's okay, sweetheart. I mean, what with Julian's murder and everything, it's just a tense time for both of us.
What do you mean?
Well, both of us thought that Julian had it coming. Both of us are glad that he's dead. And yet, here we are, both of us in his house again.
Well, I want to get out of here as soon as possible.
Yes, Annie, and we will, as soon as I get a good read on Ivy's condition, see how much pain she's really in.
Well, whatever pain she's in, I'm sure she deserves it. For all the things that she's done. I mean, it's like that what goes around comes around karma, you know what I mean?
Honey, I'm not sure that that's fair. You know, Ivy was hurt trying to help Sam fix that signal beacon when the kids were trapped out on Warlock Island during the hurricane. I mean, it's probable that she helped save Simone's life.
No, sweetheart, she was trying to impress Sam. She doesn't give a damn about anyone. I mean, who knows, she could be trying to go after Sam again.
I thought of that. And after everything that she did to try and get Sam in the past, I wouldn't put anything past her, but her pain is real, and she does seem to have given up on Sam.
You and your son can't leave Harmony. Not until Sam is mine again. Oh.
I think you're gonna be dead soon, Ivy. Then you won't be able to stop me doing anything.
Is that what you think, David? Well, think again. Open that drawer, take a look.
Why did you get this?
Don't worry about that, David. Worry about what your son is going to think when he sees that picture.
Rebecca, what are you doing listening to our conversation?
Oh, I wasn't listening. Heavens, no, I was just passing through. I was passing through, and I saw you talking to Grace, and, well, I didn't want to interrupt.
Well, now that you're here, I need to ask you about Julian. I would have done it earlier, but I got sidetracked when Ivy was suddenly overcome with pain.
Oh, is Ivy really in pain?
Well, apparently she has been since the accident.
She managed to hide it up till now.
Oh, well, Ivy and I have had our issues. But we both hate Teresa, and we both want Ethan and Gwen to be together, so I hope she feels better soon.
Yes, well, we hope she feels better soon also.
Now, about those questions.
Oh, really, it's so late, and, you know, I am so tired.
But it won't take long. Big question first. Do you have a gun, and did you have it with you the night Julian was murdered?
Julian, you cockroach. Where are you? Oh, you slept with that little tramp, and now I have nothing. You're not gonna get away with it. No, I don't own a gun. Oh, and I certainly didn't have one when Julian was killed. In fact, well, I wouldn't even know what, you know, button you push to make it fire.
You don't push a button. You pull the trigger.
Oh. Well, you don't say. Besides the thought of some fiend shooting my Pookie, oh, it's so upsetting. I mean, I really thought that Julian and I were going to have a long, wonderful life together.
Even though he married Teresa and got her pregnant?
Well, nobody's perfect. Besides, you knocked up Ivy on her wedding night, and Grace still forgave you.
That has nothing to do with Julian's murder.
Oh. Julian's murder. My Pookie's dead. He's really dead.
You know, Sam, maybe we should give Rebecca a moment to compose herself.
Thank you, Grace. Oh, you have such a sweet soul. And I mean, in spite of all his flaws, oh, I still miss my Pookie so much.
How can you live with yourself and the malicious evil that you are perpetrating?
One thing I learned during all my years as a Crane is that the end does justify the means. On second thought, you better put those back where you found them. I wouldn't want them lying around. Not because it might embarrass you, but because if somebody saw them, they might realize that I'm using you to tear apart Sam and Grace.
Oh, heaven forbid.
Well, that is the one threat to my plan succeeding, if someone were to find out what I was doing. Otherwise, I'm sure that Sam and Grace's relationship will be destroyed, as long as no one discovers our connection.
Well, I think Ivy being struck by lightning is divine intervention. It's God's way of weeding out a source of evil.
Honey, I know you are angry with anything or anyone that has anything to do with the Cranes. And so am I, but I have to take care of Ivy. So once I hook up those monitors and I run a few tests, I can better read what kind of pain she's in.
Well, baby, I'm sorry. I just don't trust her. I think she's faking it.
Well, if she is, these tests will expose her.
You know what, Jess, why don't you just forget what I said about Mom, and you guys leave me alone, okay?
I still think that you're up to something, Kay.
Okay. Why don't we ask Charity? Charity, what? Do you think I'm trying to steal Miguel from you? What? Yeah. Jess and Simone here think that I'm trying to take Miguel from underneath you.
Well, that's just crazy. I mean, come on. Kay has been nothing but supportive of my relationship with Miguel. In fact, she has done everything in her power to try to keep us together. But to tell you the truth, I think we're headed for a breakup.
I didn't know things had gotten this bad.
Yeah, well, would you rather I lie?
No, we just...
Told you so.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't believe my own best friend and sister are suspicious of me.
Can't imagine why they would be.
I don't need sarcasm from a zombie, okay?
Well, I told you. I thrive on people's pain and upset.
Well, then watch the local news. Now, we need to figure out a strategy for my date with Miguel. So, here's what I think we should do.
Diana, I know how much finding out about your past means to you, and I think there might be a clue for you in your meetings or whatever they were with your dead lover.
How so, Doc?
Did you speak to him? Do you remember him calling you by your real name?
We did talk, but I don't remember him ever saying my name.
What about you, Diana? Did you call him by name?
I don't think either of us said the other's name.
If you could remember if he said your name, then we could find out who you really are. Knowing your name would change your life forever.
That's right, Diana. Think. Think hard.
Sheridan, I know you're out there somewhere. Please come back.
Luis, don't do this to
Hank, it's
yourself.
okay. It's okay. I know I can connect with Sheridan. Sheridan. Sheridan, where are you? Please come back to me. Where are you?
What did my lover say to me when we were together?
Where are you, my love?
Did you all hear that?
What?
It's my lover. It was his voice. He's calling out to me.
Where are you, my love? Tell me where you are.
I'm here, my darling. I knew you'd come back for me.
Hey, we should get going.
Okay. Thanks. Where are we going?
There's a party at the youth center. Chad's DJing, so it should be a lot of fun.
You should come too.
Sure it's all right?
I'm sure it would be fine if you came.
Cute boys are always welcome at the party.
Charity's flirting with John. Are you sure this plan's gonna work?
I guarantee it. As long as you do your part and commit to the moment. Really, see this as a fully fledged date with Kay. It's the only way to remind Charity that you're the one she really loves.
Okay then, here goes. Hey.
Hey.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
Timmy hates to see Miguel hurting.
Well, it's better than us burning. Besides, Miguel said himself that he might have hooked up with Kay if Charity hadn't come to town. In a way, it's a wrong being righted. And finally, Kay is going to get everything she wants. Come on.
I can't do this, Ivy. I cannot ruin innocent people's lives so that you can work your wiles on Sam.
Damn it, David, for the last time. If you don't do as I say, you will destroy an innocent life. Your son, John's, when he sees you, his sainted father, for the man you really are.
Just hang in there a little while longer, honey. I'll run these tests on Ivy, and then we'll go home.
I just hope I never have to come back to this evil place ever again.
You put yourself in this position, David. I didn't.
Yeah, but you're the only person who would ever take advantage of something like this.
What could David and Ivy be arguing about?
There's only one way to find out.
Sam and Grace don't deserve what you're using me to do to them.
And I didn't deserve to be tricked into a loveless marriage for over 20 years.
You know, as trite as it may sound, it is true. Two wrongs do not make a right. I'm taking John and I'm leaving Harmony.
Damn it, David.
You will stay here and you will do exactly as I say, or I will destroy you. Do you understand that?
Eve and TC, how long have you been there?
Oh, I could never kill Julian. I loved him too much. I mean, in spite of his flaws, he was my life, my Pookie.
Look, it's late, so we'll stop now. But I may have to question you later.
And I'll make myself available whenever you want to speak to me. Right now I need to get an aspirin for this headache. I mean, it was so upsetting earlier when Teresa made those wild accusations that Ivy and I actually had something to do with Julian's death. I mean, it is as outrageous as it is ridiculous.
Come back to me, sweetheart. Please come back to me.
Luis, you can't keep doing it.
Shh. I have to try. And the lights, they're so bright. Hank, maybe their power is getting stronger. Whatever force it is that brought Sheridan back to me will bring him back to me again. Where are you, Sheridan? Where are you, my love?
I'm here.
She must hear someone calling to her.
Her dead lover, maybe?
Come back to me. Please come back to me.
I'm coming, my love. I'm coming.
Where's she going?
Sorry, Brian, but I think Diana's looking for her long-lost lover.
If you can hear me, come back. Please come back.
I'm coming, my love. Wait for me.